boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tiffany, aka Lashes Tiffaneenzy, coming to you with my first YouTube video ever. So if you want to become part of my family, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you could get post notifications for when I be dropping my videos. Okay? So today's video is gonna be about la babies. Okay? Now today's video is gonna be about my breast reduction, because everybody want to know how big I was, how I got it done, when I got it done, why I got it done. So I'm gonna give you the tea today as to why I got it done. Okay? But before I get into that, I think that I should tell you a little bit about myself, because since we're gonna become a family, like, I need to tell you a little bit about myself. Like, I can't be a stranger to y'all and telling y'all my business. So, you know what I mean?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
My name is Tiffany. Tiffany. A bad girl named Tiffany. Now let me stop. My name is Tiffany. I'm 24 years old. I have a 1-year-old son. His name is D'Angelo, but I be calling him D-Lo. So if you hear me screaming his name in some of the videos, just know that he get into me, okay? Because he knows how to do that, okay? Okay. But that's my baby forever, D'Angelo. I mean, you can't see, but D. I got his name back here too, D'Angelo. So y'all know it's real, okay? Thank you. I'm from New York, born and raised in Brooklyn, but I'm currently living in Maryland because, you know, you just gotta get out the hood and, you know, do what you gotta do. I'm lying. I'm not even gonna hit you with the you gotta get out the hood to survive and this is none of that. I moved out to Maryland because of my boo. He live out here, he from here, so moved out here because, you know, I wasn't gonna leave him to none of y'all. Okay? Okay. So, now that you know a little bit about me, let's go on to the story. So, before I got my breast reduction done, I was a 42 triple D. Yes, that exists. For all y'all little small titty girls out there that only know an A, B, and C cup, a triple D exists, okay? A H exists, a G, whatever, all that other stuff exists. But I was a triple double D, and y'all know how big that was? It looked like I had watermelons on my chest, like dead ass, like watermelons, all right? So I was a 42 triple D, and I always been like big chested like all my life. So since I started growing up, like even like in middle school and high school, like my boobs were like bigger than the other girls, and like I noticed it, but like I didn't really feel like uncomfortable about it, like, to be honest. So until I started growing up, right? And I'm like, damn, like every time I try to buy a blouse or every time I try to buy a shirt, I will have to buy like 2 sizes bigger because of my chest. Now, you know that when you're big chested, you look fatter. So on top of that, I look fatter than what I normally am because of the 2 watermelons I had on my chest. All right? So getting into how did it lead into me getting my procedure done. So one day I went to my doctor to get a physical done, and she was like, I was showing her like a rash I had on the side of my boob because I was scared because my grandma had breast cancer. So I was like, yo, like, what if that, you know, paranoid and stuff. I was like, yo, that can be like a sign or something. So I went to get checked out. Thank God it was just a rash because of the bra. But when she was looking at my breast, she was like, wow, you're really big. Mind you, I used to wear a regular bra and a sports bra, okay? That's how big they was. So that I had to wear both them things so that they can get like, so I can get like enough support where they're not like dragging on the floor because they was that big. So she looking at me and she's looking at my breast and she's like, wow, you're big. And I was like, yeah, I know. And she was like, and you wear 2 bras? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, have you ever thought about doing a breast reduction? And I was like, I've heard of it. Like, I have a cousin who did it, but I'm scared because my grandma had breast cancer. My fault, thinking breast reduction. My grandma had breast cancer, so you know, I don't want it to like heal wrong, or I'm just scared that something might go wrong and I might end up into that, right? So she was like, no, I know a lot of people who got it done, like who got their breast reduction done. My bad, y'all. My hair, like. By the way, if y'all want me to show y'all how I did my 2 colitas means ponytails in Spanish. If y'all want me to show y'all how I did my 2 colitas, comment down below so I could do like a tutorial or whatever on how I do my 2 moñitos or colitas or whatever. And I just think they fire. Like, I've been doing weird stuff to my hair because I get tired easily. So yeah, I think it's cute. Yeah, I think it's cute. Anyways, let's go back into the story. Okay, so she was like, I know people who have done it and they say that it didn't hurt them, that the procedure was like the recovery was fast and all that other stuff. So she had me thinking. I was like, like, I think it's time, because one, I have really bad back pain. Like, my back used to hurt so bad. Like, y'all can, I mean, I think y'all understand. Like, y'all can imagine how bad my back used to hurt. Like, yeah. The shirts or the blouses, I will have to get them 2 sizes up because they were so big. I would have to wear 2 bras. I was having like marks right here because, you know, the pressure like of the weight like will pull down the bra and stuff. So I was getting like marks right here. I will get like rashes because of the bra like being like so heavy, and like, so I was like, you know what, I think it's time for me to do this. Like, I was gonna do it before, but like I told you, I was scared, so I just like let it like go by or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, I really stopped being scared because back in the beginning of this year, I was about to get this booty done, girl. I was about to get this booty done, and with the coronavirus, everything got canceled, so I couldn't get this body done, this mommy makeover. I couldn't get it done. So when she told me about that, and she was like, your insurance could pay for you, I was like, so you're telling me that I could have small titties and I come out my pocket? Okay. But one thing is that I'm gonna tell you is I was scared to get it done because since the insurance was paying for it, you know how sometimes your insurance be doing like a sloppy job just because they paying for it, so they don't put like their best or their all into it. So I'm sorry, y'all, I'm tearing, I don't know why. So they don't put their all or their all into it. So I was scared that it was gonna look ugly, like it was gonna look crazy. And she was like, no, I know this really good doctor who takes insurance, and he'll like he'll do it for you. So I was like, okay. Like, so she referred me to him, right? And she referred me to him. She did my appointment with him. So my first appointment was May 5th. So May 5th was my first like appointment. I saw him. His name is Stefan Corview. And so he saw me. He asked me why I wanted to do my breast reduction. I told him my back would hurt. I told him I wear 2 bras. Like, you know, I told him like the reasons why. And he was like, yeah, I think that you should do it. So then he showed me a book with pictures in it of like females that he did with insurance, like that the insurance will cover it, and they look so good. Like, they don't even have like marks or anything. So I was like, okay. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. So he took pictures of me from the front and from the side, and he was like, he measured them. He told me how long I was, how big I was. This whole time I thought it was a 40, 42 double D. No, honey, I was a triple D. So that's why sometimes the bras that I will buy wouldn't really like fit, because I was wearing the wrong size the whole time. So he took pictures of me, and he sent them to the insurance. Now, he sent them to the insurance because since the insurance is going to pay for it, they need to approve the surgery, which means that since they're paying for it, they have to approve it. So they need proof that I really need a breast reduction. So he sent them the pictures. Of course, I got approved, because come on now, I know y'all seen them big watermelons on my chest. Like, why would y'all not approve it? Like, why? So they approved it. So they did. So she called me. His assistant called me, and she was like, so you got approved for what date you want your surgery. So I was like, August. This was like in June. So I was like, for August. She was like, okay. So she gave me my surgery date. My first surgery date was for August 19, right? But then while we was getting closer to August, she called me and she was like, we're gonna have to change your surgery from the 19th to the 14th, which was like a week, because your doctor's not gonna be in town. So me, automatically, I'm superstitious. So I'm like, oh my God, like, why are they changing my surgery? Like, what if something goes wrong and this and that? So she was like, no, he's gonna be the same doctor. He's just not gonna be in town. So I was like, okay. So before the surgery, I had to get a COVID-19 test, right? So that I can be allowed in the hospital. So my surgery was August 14th, which was a Friday, and I got my COVID test done on a Tuesday. So, yeah, a Tuesday. So I went, I got checked out. They did the COVID test, which, by the way, that shit, excuse me, it feels mad weird. Like, that stick, I felt like that stick was like all the way in the back of my brain. Like, I was not with it. I was not for it either. So I got it done. The test came out negative. So then that meant that once it was negative, I could get my surgery done. So I went in on Friday the 14th. Yeah. At 5 in the morning. I had to be there at 5 in the morning. Mind you, I could not eat anything the day before past 6 p.m. So after 6 p.m., I was starving and I was thirsty as hell because I could not eat or drink nothing, okay? So I couldn't even sleep because I was so nervous. I got to the hospital at 5 in the morning. My surgery was at 7. I got there. It was literally, the hospital was empty. Like, it was no people. Like, the world we live in today. It was no people. I ain't never seen a hospital so empty in my life. So when I was getting ready for the surgery, the doctors and the nurses were so good to me. Like, it was like they made me feel so comfortable. Like, they even made me feel like like they helped me forget a little bit that I was getting surgery. Like that's how comfortable I was. But it was like 4 doctors before my doctor came to me. 4 doctors coming in and asking me like, oh, what surgery you getting done? Like asking me about my medical history and all that stuff. So you know, I felt like good. I'm like, oh yeah, like, you know, like they know what they're doing. Like I felt comfortable and all of that. So my doctor came, right, and he was like, he told me to take that little thingy that they put on the hospital, like that little cover up thingy. He told me to take it off. He was doing like some I don't know if you have seen like people who get like their titties done or breast reduction done, where they like put the lines right here, like they put lines to like measure and like what they're gonna cut and all that stuff. So he was doing all of that, and he asked me, he was like, what size you want them? I was like, look bro, if you can, leave him an A cup, cause right now how I'm feeling, I don't even want nothing on my chest right now. He was like, you know, I can't do that because then you're gonna look flat chested and it's gonna be, you're kind of like thick, like you're big. So I was like, you right. I was like, okay, leave it a B cup. He was like, okay, I'm gonna try my best. He was like, I'm gonna try my best, but what I'm seeing right now is that you're gonna be a C cup. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, as long as not in the D, because D is close to double D and double D is close to triple D. I was not having it. So B or C was perfect. So that's what he left it in, as a C. So, when he came in, right, they put me in I was in the bed. They took me to the surgery room. I laid in the bed. After that, they know nothing about me till I woke up. So I woke up hungry as hell. Like when I say hungry as hell, like I was so hungry because I had not eaten like the day before after 6 p.m. The first thing that came out my mouth was, oh my God, I'm hungry. Girl, I was mad out. Like, everybody was like, the nurses, they was like, honey, but you cannot eat right now. You have to wake up. You have to fully wake up. I'm like, but I'm hungry. I can't take it. I need to eat. And they was like, but you have to recover a little bit first. I'm like, but why you have to eat and I don't get to eat? Girl, the drugs are full effect. Like, yeah. Drugs on full effect. Like, but I was hungry though. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I was so hungry. So then I told her, I was so hungry. Like, I was nauseous. I'm like, sis, crackers or juice or something, because I can't take it. I'm about to pass out. So the nurse that was taking care of me after the surgery, she was so nice. Like, she was treating me like I was her daughter. You hear me? She made me feel mad good. Like, mad comfortable. So I got released at 4 p.m. right? I came home, I slept all night till the next morning, and he gave me 2 kinds of pills. He gave me hydrocodone, I think that's how you say it, and this other pill where I had to drink it 4 times a day for 5 days, and it was like it prevented infections. Okay, so this whole the whole time, so when I got out of surgery, I had like a band wrapped around my chest, so I was in that for a whole 10 days. So my post-op was the 25th. So yeah, I was wrapped around that for a whole 10 days, and I still had the drainage on the side, on each boob. So I had the drainage and the bands for a whole 10 days. And let me tell you, I did not feel no pain. Like, when I say, like, I only felt like it wasn't even pain. Like, it was uncomfortable because of the drainage, but it was no pain. Like, and I don't know if it was because the pills, the hydrocodone, like, was a painkiller. But I don't know if it was because of that, or, to be honest, I don't even think it was that, because I will only drink that at night so that I won't feel like uncomfortable because of the drainage. But during the day, I would not drink the painkillers because I wasn't feeling no pain. Like, I didn't feel nothing. So it didn't hurt. For everybody who want to know, like, did it hurt or anything? It did not hurt. Like, at all. So if you're thinking about doing a breast reduction, it does not hurt. Okay. Another thing, yeah, so I was with that for a whole 10 days, and I went, and the 25th I went to him. He took the bandages off, and he took the drainage off, and I still don't feel like nipple sensation from this side, but from this one I do. But he said that since this one like be popping out and stuff, that it will come back like with time. So I'm like, okay. So yeah. So now I am a C cup. Oh, I could not shower for 10 days, babies. 10 days. I could not shower for 10 days. So you know how I was doing it, right? I was doing it Dominican style. I was pouring water, washing up, washing up, washing up. Yeah, because we can't go 10 days without watering the seed. You know what I'm saying? Like, the seed needs water. So that's how I was doing it. And my mother was helping me the whole time. And yeah, so now I'm a C cup. I don't think y'all can see it like this. Let me turn like to the side and stuff. So now I'm a C cup. I love it. I don't have a bra on right now, so y'all know it's real. Like, they up there. They like standing up. Like, they not sagging or nothing. So yeah, now I'm a C cup, and I love it. Like, I think I should have did this a long time ago, and I don't know why I took so long to do it. I don't think that I should have waited this long, but you know, fear be stopping you like from achieving things sometimes. But I think this was the best thing I ever did. And the next thing will be getting this body done. Yes, I'm gonna get my body done, because I just feel like after you give birth, your body changes, and my body's not what it used to be. So I need to get it back to what it used to be, so I could feel like I was what I used to be. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So yeah, this is the end of the story. I just think I had to do what was best for me, you know, and I should have did this a long time ago, because I don't know why it took so long. I mean, I know, but I think this was like the best thing I ever did in my life, and I'm happy with it, to be honest. Like, I feel so comfortable. I feel so good. And yeah, in the comments down below, let me know what kind of videos y'all want to see, like what other stories y'all want to hear, because I have a whole lot of stories that I want to tell y'all about. Okay. Oh, let's get into the lip. Oh, y'all see that? Hold on. Y'all see that? That's Tiffaneenzy. That's Tiffaneenzy right there. Oh, that's like Tiffaneenzy right there. Yeah, that's her. What you got on your lips, Tiffaneenzy? Coco. It's Koko. On the lashes, I got Tiffaneenzy on the lashes. By Lovray. By me. Okay. Lovray by me. I know y'all gonna want some, so I'm gonna leave the link down below so y'all could get some. So y'all could get popping like me. Alright? So, bye my loves.